Hey guys, Eddie with Azure Pool and Deck Design. We're here in Estero, Florida at Shadowwood Country Club. I wanted to bring you guys to one of our active projects so that you could see that we put our money where our mouth is. And what do I mean by that? All right, a lot of builders out there are going to throw specials at you. Come by here, we've got a brand new pool or a remodel for this on sale. Well, guess what? There's no free lunches. Everybody's gonna pay for it somewhere. And unfortunately, most of the times the consumer is gonna pay for it in the quality of the job. So I wanted to bring you onto one of our job sites so you could see that we don't sacrifice on quality. What I wanted to point out, we'll start with our ghost drain installations. We install a brand new drain into the deck, concrete it in. A lot of builders out there, you'll see that they will try and mimic what we're doing here, and they will take just a normal standard 2-inch PVC piece of plumbing and they will lay that into the deck. Guess what? Water's going to go around the outside of that plumbing. It's going to go under the foundation. We are installing and cementing and waterproofing in a deck drain into the slab so that everything is sealed tight and the water doesn't go between the drain and the foundation, ultimately ruining your project, right? Next thing we're gonna talk about is on the deck installation itself, we do what's called a dry pack. And what does that mean? Well, we are actually blending Portland cement into our bedding sand to create almost like a foundation of the job. A typical sand set installation, the guys are just laying pavers on top of sand. What ends up happening? 2 years down the road, those pavers sink and settle and move and shift. But when we do this dry pack, it actually sets up like concrete underneath the paver. That way the paver stays in place, it doesn't move. So we do that on all of our marble pool deck installations. And beyond that, you know, we do offer a 1-year warranty on our pavers. I tell all of our clients, see it through rainy season. Rainy season will expose any and all of the issues. You call our office, we come out within just a couple of days and we address all the issues on the deck. Never an issue when you're calling us about warranty. Other builders offering specials, warranties typically at the taillights because they didn't make any money on the job and they're on to the next one. But when you guys work with us, you become part of the family. We take care of our clients. We want long-lasting referrals, and that's why we stay busy. So a couple of areas that we can talk about saving money. It doesn't have to be on quality. We team up with our suppliers to get specials on specific materials. This particular project is a large project, but we still wanted to stay within budget. So we went for our standard tile selection on our water lines. We've got 3 colors to choose from, and we can pair them nicely with other tiles. So on this project, we incorporated a standard 6x6 water line from our selection to tie up a lot of square footage around the pool, but then we went for the upgrade for the glass tile at the spa because that's our focal point. We don't need to tie up a bunch of money in the water line, but we want to spend it where it's going to matter and where it's going to look great on the project. So we put the glass tile on the outside of the spa, but our water lines of both the pool and the spa feature our ceramic standard tile. The other thing that I want to touch on is safety. I know we talk a lot about it, but I think it's an important thing to mention in our industry because not a lot of builders do focus on it. When we are installing our projects and the existing swimming pool has a single main drain, it is my duty and any licensed contractor's duty to make sure that that pool main drain is upgraded and either it becomes a split main drain or we do an unblockable channel or circle drain. This particular project, it's a radius pool, so we wanted to use our 20-inch circle drain. You can see our crew has already replaced the drain in the bottom and installed our 20-inch circle drain into the bottom. Again, these are all rough, so when we go in to finish it, there will be a nice cover on the top. The finish will blend in, and that drain will disappear into the floor, but it's safe. You don't have to worry about your kids or your grandkids or selling your home and the new owner's kids drowning in this pool. We build all of our pools safe and to code. So, a couple of other things I want to highlight. We are well known for our hidden skimmer lids. We don't sacrifice on the quality. We're putting in materials that last. So we use the Hide-A-Lid. It's got a stainless steel frame. We can actually incorporate the pattern of the stone into the decking, and you don't have a plastic lid that's going to break down over time. Our crew is right in the middle of putting this together now, and we do it so that the decking follows the pattern straight into the lid, so that when that lid is in place, it disappears into the pool. Another thing I want to touch on, because I think it's really easy to see, is proper tile installation. This is a really nice example of how we prepare our tiles. It shows the multiple layers of prep that go in. We've got our main build out followed by our waterproofing layer. So many builders are skipping this point right here. This is what is going to create long-lasting adhesion of your tile in the pool. This is going to keep the water from going through. This is going to stop the calcium from coming through. And it's a very small thing to incorporate. We do it on glass tile, we do it on ceramic tile, we do it on all of our tile installations. Again, not every builder does it. They're going to do it because they can save a couple $100 on the project, but in the grand scheme of things, when you've got a beautiful project like this, you want a project that's going to last. You want clients that are going to refer you. You don't want problems down the road. So we want to make sure we're doing things the right way, installing the right materials, protecting our customers, and making long-lasting clients and friends on all of our projects.